This can't be done.
Yes, it can. Just have to go deep enough.
Alright, we're back with another friend of the channel, Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. We're going to get a little controversial, diving deep into the manosphere.
Hey, one of our favorite places to go.
Yeah, because Cardi B is about to get a little spicy and throw some shots at feminism.
That's what it sounds like. Let's meta watch.
Yes, we're on 2 levels meta. You watch us, watch him, watch her. Is it 3 levels
Wait,
meta? Because it's you watch us,
1,
watch him,
2,
watch her,
3.
watching society.
Yes, 4.
Ooh.
Majorly meta.
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 Let's do it.
Okay.
Cardi B says some women have the wrong mentality when it comes to relationships and money because of social media. Says bills should be split 50-50.
Uh-oh.
Let's pay attention.
I got a message for y'all from Cardi.
Alright, so this is what I believe in, right? Like, it's like, if you're gonna be the type of bitch that like a nigga, you want a nigga to take care of you and everything, but it's like, alright, you have to like pick a balance. Like, it's like you cannot just give this. It's like, oh, my man take care of me. He does it, but it's like, what do you do? What are you contributing? Like, it's like, alright, like you can't be complaining like, oh, I cook, I clean every day. It's like, okay, but you don't work, you don't contribute to the house. So I just feel like it's like, and like sometimes people be like, oh.
Wait a minute.
So this is like very controversial, right?
Wait a minute. Before she gets into the controversy, I know that the way that she's speaking, about 30% of my audience don't know what the hell she did that she's saying. Essentially, she's putting in the question this, what do you bring to the table concept. She said that there has to be balance within it. How do you expect a man to take care of you if you don't contribute any goddamn thing? Behind that, implicitly, she's saying besides your box, which is so interesting because she's also rode the feminism wave. So
But she didn't say the table.
She didn't say the word
she
table.
knows that that's a trigger word.
She said contribution.
She said contribute.
You're right, she said contribute. Which is the proper way to reference bringing to the table.
Mm-hmm.
Even though she put the wrong emphasis on the word.
Yeah. Amazing. But well, let me keep listening, because she did say, he said that, well, Mediocre Stories and Reviews said all she's bringing is a box, but Cardi said she's just cooking and cleaning. What else is she gonna contribute? And I'm like, I don't know. Cooking and cleaning to me it's a big contribution.
Yeah, it's a valid contribution for sure, because most of these shorties is not talking about cooking and cleaning.
Right.
They talk about them being the entire table.
Right. Dirty table with no food on it. Also, before we move on, I just want to point out the typo in the headline. Says bills should be spilt 50-50. So I'll think about that. Maybe that's different from split them, but spill them. Alright, let's watch.
she sells women a fake sale of goods. It has pushed her into the limelight. And then you're seeing the entertainer in conflict. The entertainer Cardi B in conflict with.
Didn't she say in the one song, I don't cook, I don't clean?
Song of the year. Grammy winning Song of the year.
This is proof that these quote unquote artists don't even believe what they're peddling to the world. Trash.
Is that snake oil salesman?
Well, let's just keep going because you said that this is controversial.
I feel like it's very controversial when like be like, oh, I don't go 50-50, but it's like, all right. So if you and your man make the same amount of money, right?
Okay.
But only your man is the one that paying all the bills. How you ever gonna save up to like buy a house or buy a business? Cause he's never gonna be able to afford to. So it's like certain things is like a joint thing to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like a work together. But I just be feeling like sometimes people, like the internet really be having people fucked up from like real reality type shit.
Yeah.
So it's like,
but you're a part of that.
So your mom and dad used to work every single day, right? So your mom and dad used to work every single day so your mom could save her money and buy purses and your dad just pay the bills. That's not how it works. This is your mom was in the house cooking and cleaning every everything. Your dad was working, or they was both working to pay both the bills. Like y'all be acting like y'all don't know what the fuck that is like no more. Like come on.
Cardi, why don't you know why that women now think this?
Right.
You a main contributor of the bullshit.
Exactly. Make a rap
I
song
don't
about
cook,
that.
I don't clean. That was you, but now you're challenging this degree of balance. Your creativity within music, or rather your ghostwriter's creativity within music, has never substantiated any of the things that you're saying right now. In fact, it's been the exact opposite. Yo, find me the lyric of Cardi ever saying anything to women to contribute them to being A, either accountable, or B, feminine, submissive,
Right.
agreeable, or anything in between.
From the
never
dictionary.
never existed.
Come on.
And your mom money was your dad money, and your dad money was your mom money.
Like, it was like, yeah.
That shit
It was
go
like,
together.
it's like, I
anybody
don't
gonna
understand.
call
I'm not
her out?
feminist anymore because it's like, sometimes it's like,
Is anybody gonna point out that they keep talking about mom and dad? A lot of people don't even know what that's like.
That's true. It's like we have a concept of what is normal, but the reality of what's normal is very different.
Like, I don't need no man, except I need a man paying for everything. Like, okay.
And if he can only pay a light bill, I can do bad all by myself. I'd rather do bad by myself.
Oh wow.
that bitch is gonna be living in the real world.
Right.
Y'all not living there.
Y'all be talking about my money is my money, and his money is my money. Shit.
I mean, my money is my money, his money is my money, but like, my money is my money, like, my money is my money, and his money is his money, but it's like, but you know, like, it's like we both spend money on each other and everything, and it's like, if we want to go and everything, it's like, alright, like, if we're gonna buy a house, like, let's go half and half, and it's like, if we're
But
gonna
it's
buy,
not a one-way street.
it's not a one-way street, like, it's like, if we're gonna buy, like crazy expensive furniture, it's like, alright, you buy the couch and I buy the dining room set, like, it's like, it's a both thing, like,
Right.
it's a both thing. Cause then when you leave, like, bitch, you really leave for nothing. Cause you was like, hey, you have to pay all the bills. Well, you divorced and you don't got no house, no nothing, no one that shit. That shit. You don't even got a couch, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
You don't even got a
Because she bought
That's
she bought the table.
I'm holding
Out for yourself,
You
but I
figure
often
it out.
find that it's the most broke women that are much more attracted to material that require this sort of investment from
Definitely.
average-ish earning men. Even if the man is a good man, she's unwilling to accept him as a potential suitor in lieu of the lifestyle that she wants, irrespective of her.
That's not really true though, because it's definitely these high earners, like these doctor women and these women who make a lot of money, who are like, you know, I need my man to make like more than I make, and it's like, why? Like, make 150,000, and why can't you spend some of that bread on your family?
Right.
Like, well, I'd rather be single and find somebody who, you know, unless I could find somebody who makes more than me. It's like, why?
Right.
What's the point of working hard and becoming a high income earner if you're not going to spend bread on your family?
Well, it's almost like they feel it bothers them to spend more money than the man spends, even though without the man they have to spend all the money.
Exactly. And then it's like, why do they put their backs against the wall and make all this bread if it's just going to make him harder to partner? Like, doesn't make any sense. What's the point of that?
Especially when we know that the average American earner makes around 40 grand a year. So at the point in which, you know, women are striving to be six-figure earners, then just basic math would tell us that now there are lots of men that they're not interested in just based on like salary requirements.
Right, and if she makes 150 and he makes 50, now the household makes 200, and that's a great income for a household. I mean, it's
Yeah,
decent,
for sure.
right? Like, you
It's
can do
a
a lot of
six-figure
things.
house.
Exactly.
Yeah, but then it goes back to what Cardi was saying. No, my money is my money, and his money is my money. So if he don't have enough money, then ...
They sure he's go through all this trouble to make all this bread and then just can't do math.
Yeah. Well, they don't be mathematicians.
Some of them are.
Right.
Mathematicians, I mean, I don't know how much mathematicians make.
But at least mathematicians can do math. These modern women running around here, they don't do good math.
Yeah,
They argue about math.
they just table.
They live in this delusion that they are the table simply for existing.
She sold the women a song saying she don't cook or clean, then took their money and did exactly that. Genius. This is Beyonce's prayer.
Hilarious.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hilarious.
Code Father X.
Hilarious, because people be listening to Beyonce songs and then Beyonce going to live a totally different life.
It's the hypocrisy.
But that's because these people don't write their own songs. It's like these people are not artists. We call them artists, but they're not. They're entertainers.
Yeah. And that's what the next comment, Visions in Media, said. Cardi's showing that the music industry is no different than a movie. She's paid to play a role, and that's not who she really is.
Thumbs up. These comments are on fire.
Yeah. The next comment. I don't cook, I don't clean, but I go 50-50 on everything. WAP remix.
Hilarious.
Oh my gosh. And you know, I think that's a good point, right? Like, if it's true that Cardi B doesn't cook or clean, then it would make sense why she's pushing 50-50 contributes to to the bills and to household expenses. That's one way to do it. I'm sure she contributes to chefs and maids.
So many things. Like, what's funny is if Cardi did put out a song where she was like, you know, saying these things and speaking how she really feels, then people won't, these shorties that are her fans won't buy it. Oops.
Yeah. And that's what the next comment
Exactly.
says. Cardi just lost like half of her fan base. These hyenas ain't gonna have it.
It's true. It is.
You know
true.
what though? That comment highlights a good point, which is that there's other audiences, you know?
Oh,
like
half?
Well, yeah, it's like, let's say her fan base, half of them are like, they don't appreciate this new stance she's taking. But at the same time, there's a whole other untapped audience out there that wasn't feeling Cardi B because of what she was saying. And so maybe she'll gain new followers who are more tuned into reality.
Yeah, but again, Cardi has signed on the dotted line. She is not in control of her own likeness. She is controlled by her, you know, music industry executives, right? The people who choose the songs for her, you know, and the people who promote that same message are the same people in bed, literally and figuratively, and aligned with these companies of the products that are being pushed to us.
Yeah.
Right? Like, she is not autonomous. Like, she has sold her soul, literally, by signing a contract to the people that make her say stuff. Right? And so it's like, that's what we're dealing with. And like, people don't, a lot, like these people who are like repeating these ideas don't think that deep into, you know, what's happening. You know, they don't really take a second to think about like the ideas that they're consuming. Like, are they their own?
Right.
And if they're not, who do they come from? And are they the ideas of the person who they got it from? Or did that person get an idea from somebody else? Or were they forced to say something? And it's like, come on, people.
Yeah, that's a good point, because we see that when she is speaking out against the machine, she's only able to do that on like in that type of setting, right? I don't even think that was her live. I think that was the guy who's holding the camera, maybe. And so I guess the real test would be, does her content start to reflect this shift in views? Or, you know, does she just read whatever's on the paper, and then every once in a while we get insight into what she really thinks?
The proof is the album. The comment says telling a modern woman she's not going to be with a rich man is harder than telling the kid he's not going to the NBA or NFL when he grows up.
Yeah, it's more math for you.
Right? Definitely not doing the math out here.
Well, thanks again, mediocre tutorials and reviews.
Yeah, go watch his video and all of his videos.
Yeah, they're good.
Give them all thumbs up. We subscribe to the page. He's a friend of the channel. Subscribe to our page, and you can watch us, watch him, watch other people do weirdo things.